Oh hey, I didn't see you there. Because my glasses are printed on my face. So in our previous episode, we talked about some steps that you could take to make your film not suck. What we didn't talk about is how to use those steps in order to get your audience invested in your movie. So let's talk about motivation. This is the thing that makes movies authentic. It's how you get the audience to care about what's happening. Crazy, right? You want to know the secret? Why? Literally, that's the secret. Why? Why is this? Let's say we have some guy running in our film. Are you excited yet? No, of course not. Why would we be? We don't know anything about this guy. We know that he's running, but so what? Why is he running? See, now if we can answer that, then we're getting somewhere. So let's add a reason. There we go. A little motivation. So now we know why he's running, but we still don't know why he's in this situation. We understand the physical motive, but there's no emotional motive. Why is the dragon chasing him? Let's see exactly how he got here. Okay, he's by a cave. Oh, he's hungry. Oh, okay. Yep, there it is. So now we know the motivation of all the characters in our chase scene. Suddenly this becomes understandable. Now we're invested and we get what's going on. This guy is running not just because the dragon is chasing him, but because he stole something from her. Now we're able to take sides and root for either the dragon or the guy. They both have an emotional depth that we can understand and get involved with. We're engaged with what's going on. Pretty cool, huh? It's the reason why this situation happens all the time.
So why is he running?
Because he's trying to get to the payphone before the agents get him.
Oh. Why does he need to get to the payphone?
Because that's his way out.
Oh. How does he get out with the payphone?
Shh, that's just how the movie works.
Oh. Alright. Why are the agents chasing him?
She wants to know why things are happening so she can get emotionally invested. A movie gets you invested when you understand the intent of everything going on. It's also why movies can have really boring action scenes. If there's no emotional stakes involved, you don't care. Now, if you have motivation, does this make your movie better? No, not really. It makes it more understandable, which is one step closer to getting people to like your movie. People like things when they can relate to them personally, otherwise it doesn't really matter to them. To get people to relate to your film, you'll need personal connection. The way that works is like this. Say you're making a movie about a superhero, and he says something like, "My God, he's destroying everything. I have to stop him." Pause for a second. Why do you have to stop him? Ethically, it makes sense to stop somebody from causing mass chaos, but this is a movie, and we care about things that we can understand at a personal level. And most of us don't have a connection with the world being destroyed. It may sound bad, but we need something much more intimate in order to be invested. So let's scale our reasoning back a bit. Let's say the villain is actually our hero's brother. Now we have a personal connection, since disagreeing with a family member is something all of us can understand. Now let's watch the exact same scene, knowing that the villain and the hero are brothers. My God, he's destroying everything. I have to stop him. Whew, did you feel that? I felt that. Suddenly our scene is much more engaging. All because it shifted focus from the world is in danger to the brother is in danger. This is why most movies force some kind of love story into their plot, because love is easily relatable. You may have heard somebody say, your main character must be relatable. This is what they mean. If your audience can't relate with what's happening, then they can't understand the emotional tone of your story and you end up with a boring movie. However, that doesn't mean that simply adding relatable elements makes your movie any good. There's one more type of motivation that ties all of this together. Character motivation. Say some studio was making this movie and they required a love story to make it relatable. So after briefly meeting the love interest in an earlier scene, they give us a scene like this. I am putting an end to your mind control devices. You destroy that, and she will plummet into the lava pit. Princess! Now, of course, what this is supposed to do is create tension in the story, except for one thing. Nobody cares. Assuming we don't really know who this is, we don't care. Just because our story says our hero is in love with the princess doesn't mean anything. We need to see it, and we need to understand it. The movie assumes that we care about the princess because the script says that our hero is in love with her. We haven't seen anything yet that shows us why he cares. At this point, the princess could literally be anything. I am putting an end to your mind control devices. You destroy that, and she will plummet into the lava pit. Chicken! It's the same thing. At the moment, there's nothing about our hero's character that shows us that he has a personal connection to the princess. We need to understand our hero's motivation. We need to see why our hero is in love. He's not in love just because the movie says he is. We have to see it. Steve? How do we show why the hero is in love? You can't really define love, it's more of a feeling. Who are you? Yes, okay, love can't really be defined, so it can be difficult to show why somebody is in love, but it's not impossible. You simply have to show that your character cares for the love interest, or at least likes them. You can show these things through compassion, or giving, or respect. Something that tells us that this person cares a great deal for this other person. Then it won't be too hard for us to understand why the hero loves the other character. We'll finally have some sort of character-driven motivation for their actions. So that's how you use motivation to create a more authentic story. The better your story is understood, the better chance it has of being good. So yeah, I'm Steve and this is Storybrick. Oh, and Patreon.